both of you guys. My question's for Jashaun. Everybody we've talked to leading up to this point has praised you. You were called a star for winter conditioning program. Coach Dillingham just praised you for someone coming out of your shell and being a leader. Was there a moment that sparked this for you, or is this just natural progression of maturity coming about?
I feel like it's natural progression through time and experience, being playing college football. It just naturally just came out of me. It's kind of unlike me, but like you said, through experience, it kind of became a natural thing.
All right, next will be Ira Schofel from Warchant.
I think you talked about late last season about how much better you felt as you got more comfortable coming back from the hamstring and everything. How different do you feel now after going through the winter and everything else? I mean, do you feel like as good as you've ever felt playing college football?
Yeah, for sure. Mentally and physically, I feel the best I've ever felt. Just being with Coach Storms this whole off season, I'm just getting bigger and stronger. It's definitely helped.
Next will be Brendan Sinone from Knowles 247.
Hey, Sean, on that topic, I guess what kind of prompted you or led you to kind of step up and be more comfortable as a leader? And then I guess what does leadership look like to you? Like, how do you lead?
I try to lead by example. Just trying to do all the little things that the coaches ask and doing extra. And plus, I have experience playing for college football, so I try to share that with the young guys. So that's kind of what it looks like to me.
Next will be Gene Williams from Warchant.
This is for Amari. I'm curious, this is your first time in a while you've had a consistent coaching staff, everything coming together. How different is the beginning of this spring practice versus it was last year with so much changes, making you guys more efficient in your preparations and in practice?
It's definitely different, already being acclimated with the coaches and kind of knowing the expectations and standards, and also having new guys kind of just filtering in and already getting a head start on it. So it definitely feels better and a lot of improvement from last year. And hopefully we get through a whole spring without COVID. So it's a lot different.
All right, next we'll go back to Ira from Warchant.
Amari, I know you put on some weight this offseason. How has that gone? How much weight did you put on, and how did you feel out there today running around with it?
Yes, sir. I've got the 235 and just kind of just going through it, kind of just still kind of getting used to my body weight. I mean, we do a good mixture of strength and speed, so it's just a fact of just making sure I'm transitioning good and making sure I'm up to speed on my technique and fundamentals. But I feel good at 235, and it's just natural weight that I've accumulated just from good nutrition and good weights.
Next will be Allison Posey from WTXL.
Hey guys, this is just for both of you. Coach talked about how it's a full team. You have kind of the super seniors, the guys who came back another year, all the transfers that came in that bring in all that experience. How has that fueled competition? I mean, I know it's day one of spring practice, but how do you think it's going to pick up the intensity at practice?
I feel like, I guess this is year two for a lot of us with Coach Norvell. So we kind of know the expectations. And then from the guys who've transferred in, they've all come in from good programs. So when they come in, they're ready to work. So it's really no fall off.
Yeah, it definitely enhances the competition. Anytime you have competition, it's great for your team just to help each other, push each other to get better. Even if it's during special teams where you're going against either people on like linebackers going against linebackers going against tight ends. Anytime you can breed competition, it's great. 'Cause, I mean, we're at Florida State, so we're supposed to be with the best of the best. So just going against the best of the best, have everybody going 100%, is definitely going to get everybody better.
We'll go back to Brendan from Knowles 247.
This question's for Amari. I know you've played or started moving into like some of the middle linebacker, inside linebacker role late last season. I guess what has that transition been like for you going into the spring here? And is that a lot different than playing as a stud role, playing in space?
Yes, sir. Playing will is different because, I mean, it's just a little bit more inside the box responsibilities and just getting used to not just kind of just running to the ball and kind of just pacing the ball and knowing which gap I have and kind of just playing off of that and also getting to the ball. So it's definitely different and just learning a new language, but I'm excited to get to learn it and go into the spring and also into the fall. So I'm excited and I can't wait.
We'll go back to Ira from Warcamp.
Jashaun, I know you guys have a great quarterback competition you're expecting this spring, but McKenzie being new, what did you see from him today? What have been your impressions from him since he's gotten here?
He's like the rest of us. He's a worker. He just came in ready to work. He's brought in a lot of leadership because he's has experience playing college football. And he just came in, and we just took him in like he's like been one of ours. So, I love McKenzie, and he's just been working.
We'll go back to Brendan from Knowles 247.
Amari, this might be kind of awkward because he's sitting right next to you, but what's the biggest difference, I guess, you've seen from Jashaun this offseason?
Yes, sir. Just as you can see in the video, the squat party, just kind of just how he's been straining and just how he's been kind of going about his work, focused and dedicated to his work. And I mean, that's what you need for a good program, and kind of just leaders who just lead and kind of just do the right things, showing up on time, getting into black jerseys during tour duty, and it's starting to carry off into spring. So can't wait to compete with this man and get after it.
All right, we'll go back to Ira.
And I want to ask both of you guys about the squad party and just the off-season program. I know every team probably feels like, the chemistry and camaraderie gets better during this time of year, but can you guys describe, it looked like, just you guys were having just a blast. Has that been coming all off-season?
Yes, sir. It's just been coming along, just kind of just having each other just get better and just kind of conform more as a team, and kind of just doing a little bit more outside activities, kind of just be more of a team. And as you can see, it kind of translated into the squat party, because we had it was initially two groups. So having the earlier group come and support the later group, have the later group come support the earlier group, it was an amazing feeling. Just have everybody just in there, just turn and just kind of happy for their teammate and just happy for their success. Because, that's what it's all about. You see a guy straining and you want to go and congratulate him. And even if he fails, you still want to congratulate him and kind of tell him, all right, you did, you gave it your all, good job. So it was great.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what Amari said, I feel like the way we've approached the work this year has definitely been a big jump from since last year. And then with the squat party, just the atmosphere that was going on in there, it was just you could lift the whole weight room if you wanted to. It was just good vibes in there, good atmosphere, and everybody was encouraging everybody. So it was a great time.
We'll go to Aslan from Warcamp.
Amari, defensively, big picture, is it a new approach, or is it simply doing what you guys did last year, but at a higher, better level, I guess?
Yes, sir. It's definitely a new approach. We kind of have the same stuff, but it's different, tied into it, more match, and kind of just getting on people and kind of just getting to your responsibility, getting to your players, and kind of just instead of just sitting in the zone. So it's definitely, I like it a lot better because you actually get to just attach to people and man up. So I like it. Best man against best man.
All right, last one. We'll go back to Ira.
Coach Dillingham said that last year, the first day of spring, the team had a hard time just getting through that practice. How do you guys remember that, and how different is it now?
I feel like we kind of know I guess I don't want to say it again, but we know the expectation, coming in this year. Last year was still kind of new it was new to everybody, coaches included. So this year we just, come out ready to work, and we kind of know what to expect with practice. Obviously, it's going to be high-level energy, and it's going to be a lot of competition. So it's great to get back out there.
Yes, sir. I do feel like it was better. The aspect of just kind of just having your helmet on when you're up, and kind of just take your helmet off and taking a knee, kind of little simple things like that, and kind of body language. So I do feel like it was better. I didn't see that many people fatigued. You did have periods where it was just a little fast paced, so you get back in football shape. But I do feel like we did have some good work, and I do feel like it was better than last year.
All right, thank you all.